I want to talk about the Florida sheriff that recently made headlines with the things he said at a press conference ahead of protests. I want to show you a funny video about it first, and then I want to show you a serious video about it, and I want to talk about that serious video. First, the funny video.
What are two clips that give off the same energy?
If you resist lawful orders, you're going to jail. Let me be very clear about that. If you block an intersection or a roadway in Brevard County, you are going to jail. If you flee arrest, you're going to go to jail tired because we are going to run you down and put you in jail.
You're stealing, right to jail. You're playing music too loud, right to jail, right away. You're driving too fast, jail. Slow, jail. You're charging too high prices for sweaters, glasses. You right to jail.
Okay, so that's a little comical. What two clips give off the same energy when it comes to this Florida sheriff? Now to get serious about this sheriff. This sheriff has a hard-on for protesters, clearly. This sheriff is probably going to take things right to the limit, if not just over the limit, if he can possibly get away with it, clearly. However, we have to be clear on what he said. And I'm being sent a video. I'm going to show you a video here now of a gentleman who says what he believes this sheriff said, but the gentleman's actually incorrect. Then we're going to talk about what the sheriff actually said. Without agreeing with what the sheriff is doing, we still have to get the wording right. We have to say what he actually said. So watch this really quickly.
A Florida sheriff warned that if there are protests in his county on Saturday, they have the right to kill you and notify your family of where to collect your remains. He also said that they will send their dogs to bite you.
Now, before we go on to what the sheriff actually said, I have to jump in and say, wrong. That is not what the sheriff said. The sheriff did not say, if you protest in my county, we have the right to kill you. That is not what he said. This sheriff is an asshole. This sheriff is pushing things to the extreme. This sheriff looks like he is itching to start some shit with some protesters, but that is not what he said. He talked about the various ways of people protesting that could wind them up in jail, doing things that they're not supposed to / allowed to do. But the part of the press conference where he said, we will unalive you and notify your next of kin on where to collect the body, was not because you're in my county protesting. It's if you are trying to attack the police. We've got to get it right, folks.
Block an intersection or a roadway in Brevard County, you are going to jail. If you flee arrest, you're going to go to jail tight because we are going to run you down and put you in jail. If you try to mob rule a car in Brevard County, gathering around it, refusing to let the driver leave, in our county, you're most likely going to get run over and dragged across the street. If you spit on us, you're going to the hospital and in jail. If you hit one of us, you're going to the hospital and jail, and most likely get bitten by one of our big, beautiful dogs that we have here. If you throw a brick, a firebomb, or point a gun at one of our deputies, we will be notifying your family where to collect your remains at.
Did you hear that? If you throw a brick, firebomb, or point a gun at a cop, then we're going to notify your family of where to collect your remains. Once again, this sheriff is a piece of shit. He's an asshole. He is itching to start some shit with some protesters. But he did not say, if you protest in my county, we're going to kill you. We have the right to kill you and notify your family. If you attack the police, you're going to probably get killed. He laid out a whole bunch of ways you could end up in jail. And it wasn't until he got to the point where if you attack us, if you point a gun at us, you throw a firebomb at us, yeah, we're going to retaliate. Now, once again, is this guy the guy we want to be on the side of? No. Is this guy looking to start some shit? Yes. But if we're going to talk about what he's doing, if we're going to talk about what he's saying, what he's threatening, then we have to get it right. He did not say, if you protest in my county, you're going to die. That is untrue.